Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is very different to what you have seen on my channel. I have been very focused on school. It is my last 2 years in high school, so I have all my GCSEs to be doing these next 2 years. We do some of our GCSEs in year 10 in my school. I don't know how it works at everybody else's, but that's how my school works. However, this video is very different. It's kind of like a study with me thing. I've been seeing these go around a lot on YouTube recently, so yeah, I thought I'd give it a try and see if you guys like it or not. It's not something that will probably come up every week, but it's definitely something that is very easy to film, since that pretty much is what I'm doing my whole life right now. If my voice sounds weird, it's because I have a bit of a sore throat right now. So if you guys enjoy, please leave a like and subscribe if you're new around here, because I'd love to have you join my family, and it'll be more frequent uploads, I promise. Okay guys, so I'm just showing you guys that I'm watching lilylike.com right now. I always like to play a video in the background or listen to music because I find it helps me to concentrate, and now I'm filling out a little journal that helps with my anxiety. I just write down things that make me nervous, things that make me feel uncomfortable, and ways that I can solve them problems. And there's like multiple questions and you can just fill in your answers, and then basically the idea is at the end of a year or at the end of the month you go back and you see what in those ideas and thoughts have changed for you, and it's very inspirational. There's loads of quotes in there. It's just something that I do to just record and see if I feel any better over a month. So yeah, here I'm just filling it in with a pencil, and I basically want to tick off every time that I get over a fear or something like that. I don't do this every day, I must mention. This is the first day that I actually had this, so I thought I would fill it in. But yeah, I haven't done it since, but I'm waiting for like a couple of months before I go back and fill it in. But it is really nice to get all my thoughts onto paper and organise them and kind of be like, do you know what, this thought's silly, you shouldn't be thinking this. And this quote here is a quote that I really liked in here, so I thought I'd show it to you guys. Okay, so now I'm putting my stuff to the side, and this is my school bag. I'm just grabbing out my school planner and my glasses case. So I'm basically popping on my glasses because I was wearing glasses that day, and then I'm taking a pad of post-it notes and I'm writing a to-do list. Now I do this based on what is written in my school planner. So whatever pieces of homework are due and whatever tests are coming up that I need to revise for, I just jot them down on a notepad so that I know everything that I need to do. So this night I believe I had like 4 or 5 things that I needed to do. So I was just writing them down and flipping through the weeks to see what day they were due. I like to normally take a bit of time to do this, just so that I know and I get my thoughts organised. And not only that, but it's something so satisfying about being able to tick something off of a list. Here I am just finishing adding something on to the to-do list, and I'm doing some sport homework. I was finishing off a revision mind map for a upcoming test and sipping on tea whilst I was doing that, as you guys just saw. But yeah, I'm just filling out the rest of the mind map here. As you guys can see, I did it double-sided. And here it is, just very simple mind maps, to be honest. They're not the most aesthetically pleasing, but they work. Now you guys can see I am highlighting off of the checklist the work that I have completed. So here I am logging into my laptop, and this is because I had maths homework and science homework, and all of our maths homework is set on a website called My Maths,
and all of our science homework is set on a website called Educake. So yeah, I was just logging into both of them on different tabs, and then I was switching in between both of them. Like, so basically whilst that one was loading up, I would switch onto another other tab and get the other website up, and then flip back in between. And here I'm just typing in the passwords and stuff to get in. Here I'm doing my maths. I'm just scrolling through and seeing what needs to be done. I believe I had maths and statistics homework. And then here you guys can see I've switched the tab and I'm now logging into Educake, and I'm using my chemistry book because it has my password in. So I'm just using that to help me do that. Okay, so now I'm back on my maths homework. I don't even remember what I was doing this day, but you can tell that I was annoyed by it because I literally just grabbed that water bottle so aggressively. But yeah, I am like counting on the screen with my pen. My pen's not on, by the way. I'm just like using it to point where I'm at in a number. And I'm basically just completing my maths homework. Nothing really amazing about it, but I think I got like 100%, which is decent for me. This was like an alright bit. You guys can see there's like ticks coming up, and then I had to go to the second page, and you know when you feel like your homework's done and then you've got that second page and you just want to die? That was literally me. And this one was more like worded questions, so it was like difficulter. And once I had done one piece, I refreshed the page, and I'm now doing the statistics piece of homework. And again, highlighting off the to-do list what I've done. This one was really easy, this piece of homework. It just took me like not a very long time. You guys can see I'm just fiddling with my iPad there. And I'm sorry about the lighting in this part. It's very like, I think it's called overexposed, but to me I just say yellowy toned. So yeah, I'm sorry about that. But I didn't even realise at the time. You guys can see again, like this is a 2-page piece of homework, and basically I'm doing exactly the same thing on both pages. So it's pretty straightforward, but it's like hard to do it online, like graphs and stuff, because it's never going to really line up properly. Now that I have done that, I have just logged off of my maths and I'm going on to Educake now, which I had chemistry homework, so you guys can see I'm just flipping through my chemistry book to see some of the answers, because science is not my strong point. I'm not even going to lie and say that it is, because it really isn't. So basically on Educake you get loads of different questions. Basically it's like a questionnaire, I guess, and you just fill out these questions. This one, for example, had 58 questions in it, so I pretty much was just doing this for the rest of this video. And I like the way on here that if you got a mark wrong, you can question it and get your teachers to check it. That's what I like about it, because you can point it out, you're like, that is wrong. Like, I literally just put the same word, but just in smaller words. This is pretty boring, but straightforward. Tedious, and it took me a long time to do. So yeah, this is what I'm doing for the rest of the video, just filling out, answering questions, and that's about it. So I'm gonna stop talking now, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye.